And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Martin in at the three. And that one's good from Conley.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it, and they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Martin from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
The three ball. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Conley.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous with the ball.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Booker. And he comes up with a bucket. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
For 3, Conley nails it from beyond the arc.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Conley against Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Suns have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Now, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive. Hard to stop.
From deep, Conley on target from range. 10 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Booker, the pass to Richards. It's Booker on the wing. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Randall. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Booker. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's McDaniels. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Booker attacking. Good work defensively by Randall.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Gobert. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here's Booker. Stolen by Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Edwards against Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws tonight. And so he makes both from the line.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And Booker with the jam.
Well, we've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Randall deciding where to go with it. And it's Randall with the jam.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Booker attacking. It's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Here's Edwards. Good work there as it goes.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Randall, pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. Tipped. Richards with it. Yet to see a basket. Here's Durant. And it's good. 2 points.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. The Suns trailing. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Allen.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Clark for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Mike. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense, but they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. Up top, Edwards. Pounded by Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Martin, he's checked in for Phoenix. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Suns shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Martin's got his second bucket on the night.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Right side, DiVincenzo. Miller outside. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Reid, good.
Get out of the way. Naz Reid on the deck to the cup.
For Phoenix, Durant comes in for Martin, and it's Booker in for Bradley Beal. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Garza's checked in for Miller. Booker can't get it to go. Minnesota shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises rises up and powers it down.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Booker can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Reed. Reed's got 3 assists tonight.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
A strong finish from KD inside.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten his first basket of the night.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Durant, the pass to Jones. The three-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Outside O'Neal. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. O'Neal's got his first points of the game.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Here's Alexander Walker. No luck on that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
The kick to Durant. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. A different look for Phoenix. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. Martin comes in for Plumlee, and it's Allen in for Jones. Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
McDaniels against Martin. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
What a throwdown from KD.
Yeah, Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He buries it from 3. Booker's got 23.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Soft touch off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Booker, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Gobert. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's good.
Boy, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
23 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Martin. Pass to Dunn. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Seeing how things are shaped.
Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Booker against Conley. Deflected. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And they've been producing at a high level. Oh!
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Booker with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Beal from outside. That shot off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Now Edwards. He's got 14. Edwards so good inside.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Booker, the pass to Richards. Now Beal, guarded by Edwards. Durant for three. They get the rebound. Richards can't cash it in from close range. Minnesota leading by 4. Randall inside, guarded by Durant. Randall can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. For 3, Booker. Devin Booker for 3. Making a change here. Reed's checked in. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing, hounded by Beal. And Edwards slams it in. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Suns trail by 3. Here goes Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Edwards, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Here's Booker, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Randall, the pass to Reed. Randall inside. Durant's there. And stolen by Durant. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. There's Booker slicing inside.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
It's Booker on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Allen, he's checked in for Martin. And the second free throw is good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Edwards for 3. Off target, 8 for 12 from the floor. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And stolen by Durant. playing big in the paint. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Gobert finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh, Booker in close.
Well, that's what you call a tough two, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And there it is for him. And it's now only a 1-point Phoenix lead. Booker looking around. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 44.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
That's his second make from distance this half, after hitting none before that.
Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. He gets it in there. Booker's got 46.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Edwards against Beal. Edwards, the pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Booker. Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
A little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
24 seconds left in the third.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Randall, pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. 4 seconds left. And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns.
Few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Joe Ingles, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Reed in at the 5 down low.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. No good on the 3. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And Minnesota with some changes. Clark is checked in for Ingles, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Here's Martin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
passes to Clark. Now Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Outside Conley. Pulls it from 20. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And the basket by Plumlee.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
And the basket by Edwards. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Jones in for Booker. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Conley. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Offensive board. Richards. They shoot again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision-making. That's a pretty setup.
Jones drives in. Misses in close. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Pass to Durant. Back to Jones. With the drive. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. McDaniels is checked in for DiVincenzo. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Left side Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Over Edwards. Stolen by Conley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
Mike Conley, 2 shots.
And Conley drops them both. Suns trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Durant inside. Checked by Randle. And that one's good by Durant.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA. And if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Outside Edwards. Jones against Conley. Back to Edwards. There's the block. Here's Durant. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Outside Conley. Puts up a 3. Minnesota again missing. The Suns have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Richards with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Booker. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Randle outside. And he drives in. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Booker. Another one falls. Amazing.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. And this guy is clutch. And stolen by Jones.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Out on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Phoenix making a switch here. Beal's checked in. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a four-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a two-possession game.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Good on the first. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Devin Booker.
And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series, up 2 games to none now.